and everything. And despite the Conservatives and all of the blockage and the lack of respect of the Conservatives, we will move forward with this, Mr. Speaker.
It's another absolutely terrible day for this Liberal government and this Liberal Prime Minister. According to a Global News reporter, the Prime Minister was briefed on a top-secret report that directly connects Beijing diplomats to choosing and funding preferred candidates. Wow. So the reasonable question is this: how many of these Beijing diplomats did they expel? The awkward answer is 0. Wow. So we are left with the question, why? It must be really bad, Mr. Speaker. What is this Prime Minister hiding?
Here. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Our government has been clear from the start. The Minister of Foreign Affairs has a firm and frank conversation last week in New Delhi with their G20 Chinese counterpart that we will always stand up for our sovereignty, we will always defend our democracy, and we will always be there to protect Canadian safety. Mr. Speaker, we will never tolerate foreign interference from any country in the world. Thank you.
Member for Dufferin-Caledon.
So this government's response to Beijing diplomats directly influencing and attempting to influence our elections is a stern conversation. What's becoming abundantly clear, Mr. Speaker, is the only thing they'll stand up for is Liberal Party interests. Right. Why wasn't a single diplomat from Beijing expelled after everything's been exposed? What are these guys hiding?
Good question. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs has acted, and she's declined a visa to a foreign operative from a country like China. Mr. Speaker, we will always be there with eyes wide open to defend our democracy, to protect our sovereignty, and continue to stand up for Canadian values. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Lethbridge.
So what we see again and again and again and again is that this government will always